Hi guys, welcome back. In this lesson, we will be downloading and installing PostgreSQL and PostGIS. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to open up our web browser. Okay, and now let's search for PostgreSQL download. Okay, so we'll be using the postgresql.org URL. So let's click here. Okay, so we'll select the Windows installer. Okay, and then we click on download the installer. Okay, so now let's select the Windows version and we'll be selecting PostgreSQL Server version 13.3. Okay, so I've already downloaded the file, so I'll just stop this. Okay, so I'll double click the installer to install PostgreSQL. Okay, so let's just click next, and make sure everything is ticked. Okay, so over here, the password that we'll use is just Postgres in small caps. So this makes it easier to remember for this example. So next, we'll keep the default port. Okay, so let's just wait for that to finish installing. And so when the installation completes, we'll have the Stack Builder installation option. So the Stack Builder tool will allow us to download PostGIS. So that will only pop up after PostgreSQL has been installed. Okay, so it's finalizing the installation. Okay, so now PostgreSQL Server is installed. So now you have the option to launch Stack Builder. So we're going to use Stack Builder to install additional um, add-ons. So the add-ons that we'll be installing is for PostGIS as well as the ODBC driver for PostgreSQL. So make sure that the Stack Builder is checked and then click on Finish. Okay, so over here we can see the Stack Builder window. So we'll just select the PostgreSQL 13 on port 5432 and then next. Okay, so here are a list of the tools that we'll be installing as add-ons. So the first one that we'll install is PG Agent. So this one, we can just check that. And then we also need to install the database driver. So this will allow us to connect to PostgreSQL from any software application. So we'll select the 64-bit version. Okay, and then lastly, we'll select the PostGIS extension. So here we see spatial extensions. So we can just click on there, and then we'll be installing the latest one, which is 3.1. Okay, so make sure that that is all checked, and then click on next, and then next again. Okay, so it will download all of those tools that we have selected, and then it will install them. Okay, so now we can start installing all the tools. So when you see this window, just click next. Okay, so this is the PG agent setup. Next, next, and the password will be the same as everywhere else, which is Postgres. And then next. System password will also be Postgres. And then next. Okay, don't worry about that. Just click OK. Just click OK. Okay, so now click on Finish. Okay, so now we'll install the ODBC driver. So click on Next. Next, next. Okay, click on Finish, and now we'll install PostgIS. So agree to that, and then make sure you check on Create Spatial Database to see if the functionality works. So it will create a sample spatial database in PostgreSQL, and if that's successful, then we know that PostgIS works. So click on Next, Next, and then the password is still Postgres. Next, install. Click on yes, yes, yes for everything. Okay, and then we'll just wait for it to complete creating the spatial database. Okay, so the installation is successful. Then click on close, and then finish. Okay, so now we have successfully installed PostgreSQL and PostgIS. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.